All right, y'all. It is now 3:28, and we're going back here to see if our security force is still parked out here. I see McDonald's security still. See, I'm gonna show you his car. That's his Mustang right there. That's the armed guard inside of here. All right, look at it. Look at this shit, y'all. Here go Popo pulling up now. Look at this. Here come Popo pulling up. Look at him. Look how they cutting through the McDonald's. Right there is the security guard vehicle right there, the armed security guard. That's his vehicle right there. Let's see. Yeah, she's still here. She is still here. And that's the armed guard right there. That's his car. She's sitting over here. And as you see, even the police cutting through the parking lot to get on down the street. They saw me coming across, that's why. She's still sitting here. The armed guard is right there. If you don't believe me, this him right here. Look, it's two of them in there. That's the armed guard right there, y'all. Then you got her sitting right here. Yeah, I'm back, Parks. I still see you doing security work. Okay, this is Parks inside of this. The security guard Parks. She's still on the telephone, running her fucking mouth. Stealing the taxpayers' money. Guarding a $1 billion business that has a security guard inside. There. Look at him. I don't want you to cry when the FBI come down here. She's still on the cell phone. She's been on the phone her whole tour of duty. I see your partners didn't help you none. They drove through the parking lot and kept going. Some more cowards. Again, we got a county officer taking taxpayers' dollars to secure a $1 billion business that has a security guard inside. This is why y'all paychecks are so small, paying these cowards here to sit out on the parking lot and guard billionaires' property. She's smiling about it because she's a thief in a uniform. These are the new terrorists in America today. And as you see, she's got the berries and cherries on to try to run criminals away. Her job is to lock them up, but she wants to run them away because she's a coward. It is now 3:33. At 5 o'clock, her shift is over with and she's gonna leave. She's taking the taxpayers' dollars guarding this billion-dollar business. And I think they got 2 armed guards in there right now. Look at Park. She's back on the telephone again, y'all. I told you that, Parks, it ain't gonna look good in internal affairs, baby. She's over here taking pictures of me. She has no idea what's about to store for her. Don't hate the player, hate the game, girl. I'm gonna show you that it's time to get you out that uniform. We don't need security guards, we need law enforcement officers. You're a security guard. And that's what she's doing. First to serve billionaires, not the citizens. This is why your paycheck is so small. These guys, she's making 60, 70, 80,000 to guard this billionaire's property right here that has a security guard inside. We got 2 more hours. Her boys didn't even want to come over here because they saw me walking over here. So they cut through the parking lot and kept it moving. I guess them pink slips for them. They know what's up. What's up, player? Got to stop stealing the taxpayers' money. Get a real job. Doing security work ain't what it's about. She in there laughing. She think it's a joke. I'm serious. All she is a fall guy for the upper management. We didn't tell her to go sit there all day long. Yeah, I know. She damn near ain't sitting here by herself. What's up, fella? All right. She's burning all the people's gas out. She's wearing the people's uniform, got the people's car, using the people's equipment to do security work, which is a crime under the Maryland Constitution. Look at her sitting up there. She nonchalant now, but when she get called into internal affairs, we'll see how nonchalant she do then. Look at him over here. Sitting over here all day long. 2 more hours. This is Officer Parks inside of here. Security guard Parks inside of this cruiser. Not officer, security guard. The Prince George's County security force. She in there laughing. She think it's a joke. But this is why nobody respects these guys. You know, nobody. And they're gonna find out this summer just how bad it gets this summer. Everybody been locked in the winter time. Shit gonna get rough this summer. Y'all here first. And the funny thing about it, two of her partners, they were coming over here until they saw me, and they cut through the parking lot and kept it moving. They didn't even come over here and talk to her. They kept it moving because they don't know what the deal is. They probably hiding out down there by Verizon or somewhere else in one of their little hideout spots. Hold up, man. Watch out for them kids. All right, brother. Y'all be safe, man. You should have got out here and stopped that car for the pedestrian walking on the sidewalk. Parks. Security guard parks. Earn that money, Parks, instead of just sitting there, earning the hate. I'm pretty sure they gave you some French fries and a hamburger and another milkshake, free of charge, which is illegal on the general orders. You're not supposed to receive gifts. But, you know, zero accountability in y'all police department. Oh, my bad, y'all security guard department. They're not supposed to receive gifts, but they do it all the time. They're giving them free food inside of this food dump. There's a security guard right there at the door, y'all. That's the armed security guard right there, y'all. Look, I'm gonna show him to you. See him right there at the door? That's the armed security guard, and we inside the building, and we got the parking lot security guard right here with his berries and cherries on. The armed guard is right there. Don't go nowhere, Parks. I'll be right back. I want to show y'all. This is the security guard right there inside, and this is the thief stealing the taxpayers' money on the outside. See him right here? I don't know if y'all can see him, but that's him right up under the open sign right there. That's him right there. That's the security guard, and he's armed, y'all. And he's armed. I'm gonna see if I can get him. I hope. Damn, somebody's smoking some heavy marijuana out here. This is him right here. He's right there under that open sign. That's him inside. Move, boy. There you go right there, y'all. Y'all see him? That's him right there. That's the armed guard inside there. And then we got this one sitting outside guarding the parking lot. We got the armed guard, two armed guards inside of this McDonald's. And then we got this security guard guarding the parking lots with the berries and cherries on. Stealing the taxpayers' money to guard this billionaire property. Ain't that some shit? You taxpayers of Prince George's County, come election time, y'all need to vote all these people who got an office seat and put some new blood up in there who don't allow this shit to go on. We got 2 armed guards inside of this McDonald's, and we got a guard outside with the berries and cherries on. Unbelievable. Stealing the taxpayers' money. And when they go home at night, they say, we did an honorable thing today. We guarded the fish sandwiches and the French fries. These police up here ain't nothing but a joke, man. A straight joke up here in this area. They are not built for real criminals. They're not. This is what they're built for: securing French fries and hamburgers, hot dogs, 7-Eleven. That's all they're good for. And come this summertime, you hear it from me first. Goddamn Parks backup ran out of this mug, man. I don't understand that. Looks like you had a rough. Where you going? On your way?
What?
Where? Here come your bus. It's got to be April Fool's when I see this public servant sitting up here doing security work. It's got to be April the 1st, April Fool's Day. We got 2 armed guards inside of this McDonald's, and we got an armed security guard out here with berries and cherries on, guarding the parking lot. This shit unbelievable. This is what law enforcement has become in America today. Security guard Parks does not want to arrest criminals. She want to run them away. Where they do that at? You know, she want to run criminals away. She don't want to lock them up. A joke. A joke. When do police officers run criminals instead of locking them up? That's what your new law enforcement has become up here in this northern area. Thank God the Queen is still alive. Because like I told you, if the Queen went, I would run this place up here if this is all they got for law enforcement. This is a joke. I would be embarrassed to put that uniform on, Parks. When I was growing up, police officers had respect. These guys, they are a joke in uniform. I guess you have to keep these guys sedated with drugs just so y'all can run over them. Real criminals? Y'all ain't built for real criminals, Parks. That's why they got all these marijuanas, EBT, all these things where they keep them sedated with dumb shit. Get out of the way. Hey, Park, get these pigeons out the way so the driver can go by. That's the best you could do. Come on, pigeon. Y'all stay out the way because Parks is trying to run. Let me get him so y'all can see. Parks is trying to run y'all to another area. Pigeons. Shit. That's all you good for, Parks. All you good for is to make a joke off you. She wouldn't even get out and move the pigeons out the way so the people could come out the driveway. Parks want to sit in that car all day long with the air conditioner on, talk on her cell phone, and keep the berries and cherries on the top for 8 hours. And then want to be called a law enforcement person. Get the fuck out of here. I can't get the security guard. I want him to come outside so I can show y'all that there's two armed security guard. If she leaves in time, I'm gonna show you that it's 2 armed guards inside of this McDonald's. Yeah, it's 2 of them. I see the second one there too. So we got 3 security guards on this property right now, y'all. Somebody in this department getting their hands greased. There is no reason for this car to be sitting here on this parking lot when you got 2 armed SPOs, got the same power she got inside of this building. unless that's a piss poor security company. And I think this is the same security company that one of these police officers is co-owner to. And that's why these guys are sitting here every day and night. Okay, here come bootlicker, y'all. Here come bootlicker. Watch it. This bootlicker right here, y'all. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. That's bootlicker. Security guard bootlicker. How you doing, officer? I'm glad you're doing something, officer. I'm glad you're guarding the parking lot, officer. You're doing a great job. And he walk around with all that military shit on. He don't even know what he fought for. Yeah, you got two of them in there. That's the second one there. It's two. Watch it. If she leaves before they get out, but both of them sitting there, I see the other one right there. So we got 3 security guards on this property guarding it. And all 3 of them are armed. Ain't that some shit? They need to take that police off and put Prince George's County security. This officer here is making between $60,000 and $100,000 sitting on this parking lot, y'all, doing security work. Must be nice to steal somebody's money to make a living. All right, it's 4 o'clock, y'all, and Miss Parks is still sitting here guarding a billion-dollar business that got 2 armed guards inside. Her position today is she's guarding the parking lot. She's not doing a good job because the pigeons are blocking traffic, all in the way, and she ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing a good job, y'all. Pigeons about to get run over. Pigeons jaywalking. Unbelievable. This must be a piss poor security company. It's called MBI, Maryland Bureau of Investigation. The state troopers ain't never heard of it. But they got to be the most sorriest security company, because they got to keep another security guard out here with his berries and cherries on in the parking lot. And it's 2 armed ones in there. Thank God my criminal days are over with. Mind your business, bitch. Don't talk while you driving. That's the foreigners that don't know no better. Always talking and driving. Park your car and get out and say something. I lay hands on people. Eating this dirty ass McDonald's food. That's one thing about these northerners. They always talking when they riding away. Get out and say something. Make that move. All right, y'all, here go the manager. This is the manager's people right here. Come on, man. Fuck out the way. This the management team right here, y'all. Enslaving their own people. They wanted to come out and get on the camera. That's why they came outside. I'm gonna give them what they want. They want to come out and play with signs and pose. So I'm going to give them what they want. They want to be on camera. Dude act like he got a 16-wheeler. He got a 27-footer. He can't drive that much in there and turn it around. Look at them down there tearing up state property, fucking with state property, y'all. They down there fucking with state property, McDonald's employees. Oh, and we got a security guard right here letting them tear up state property. This is Highway 650 shit, and we got McDonald's people out here messing with their fucking sign. As you see, this is Highway 650 right here, y'all. State troopers have jurisdiction of that. This is the parking lot of a $1 billion business, and the county security force have jurisdiction of this. She gonna do but laugh because she know I'm telling the truth. And look ahead, I'm gonna show y'all something again. We got a country talking about messing with people in the Middle East when we got people can't even get out their car to go inside and get a hamburger and french fries. They got the new 20th century slaves bringing food out, and they talking about fighting the Middle East people? I don't think so. I don't think so. This country is not ready for what's coming to it. These people in here, the owners of McDonald's won't even eat this shit. And look how who's coming in here to eat this shit. You couldn't get the billionaires, the CEOs of McDonald's to eat this shit, but people are paying their last, because this is a poor people's restaurant. You know, poor people come and eat at McDonald's. It's a poor people restaurant, but the owners won't even eat this shit. But poor people come and eat it. I don't understand that shit. I wouldn't eat at McDonald's, Burger King, none of that shit. And then we got the security out here making big money, guarding this shit, this food dump. How you doing? You ain't got long now, hour. 30 minutes, we gonna move you to the launch pad. It is 4:12. You ain't got long, Parks. Parks look like a 5 o'clocker. So we gonna say 5 o'clock, she gonna roll up out of here because she gotta go do her paperwork at the 1st district. But she getting the fuck up out of here. Watch, at 5 o'clock, she look like a 5 o'clocker. And at 7 o'clock, we'll get a new security guard down here. You know how to ride that skateboard? Okay. Huh? We're investigating these guys stealing taxpayer money to guard billionaires' property. And they got 2 armed guards in there. Why we got the 3rd guard right here? I don't understand that. The taxpayers oppressed you, huh? Oh, they don't intimidate nobody. Ain't nobody scared of them no more. I mean, back in the day, y'all young generation, yeah, that's what they think. That's what they think. They don't scare nobody no more. But it's one here in the daytime, it's one at night, taking the taxpayers' dollars to guard this billionaire's property. How y'all doing? All right. You go to the skate park on Rhode Island Avenue? Oh yeah? Huh? I got this whole section. I'm all over. I'm from Florida, but I'm all over. Yeah. Huh? It's N.O.J. News 1. YouTube. Got that little girl ain't in no seat belt, ain't in no car seat. That shit crazy. That's what parks them should be doing. Catching people ain't putting these little kids in these seat belts. See, look, we got this young lady bringing the food out to the cars that's sitting out here. They so fucking lazy that they can't get out their car and walk into the store and get their own food. They got this lady bringing them their food. And then you talking about fighting somebody in the Middle East? Get the fuck out of here. What, they gonna bring the food out to the war zone? Get the fuck out of here. America's not ready for no war in the Middle East. This lady's bringing the food out to these clowns who can't even get out their own fucking car and walk 25 feet to the door to get their food. Get the fuck out of here. They want to talk that tough game. This shit ridiculous. Look at her. She down here looking for somebody for their own food. Ain't no fucking way. They the new slaves. Tell them mother to get out their car and come and get their own shit. You got somebody bringing food to them in the parking lot. These people up here cannot drive. She got the turning lane right here. Come on, Parks. You got to direct traffic, man. Come on. She ain't getting out that fucking car for nothing in the world. Must be nice to get that free money, that free welfare check. Look at the management over there. They want to be on camera so bad. Look at them. They walking around inspecting this food dump. You people need to Google the reviews and what this food done. It's got more steroids in it than a gym. Look how big everybody that eats this food get. because of the steroids they put into this shit. Oh shit. All right, we got the two guards in there right now. They standing at the door. The one guard is the one that was finna get his ass whooped when the police was sitting right here on the other side of the building. So I guess they brought another armed guard in here because he's finna get his ass whooped for over some French fries and hamburger. right, y'all. It is now 4:29. We're gonna move security guard Parks to the launch pad because she's getting ready to leave for 5 o'clock. So we're gonna move her to the launch pad because she look like a 5 o'clocker, y'all. It is 4:30 now. Let's see if she leave at 5 o'clock. Let's move her to the launch pad because she gonna get the fuck up out of here. Don't prove me wrong, Parks. And then we're gonna go around there, the other side, and I'm gonna show you the 2 armed security guards inside of McDonald's. Cause they should be getting ready to leave too. I tell you, they are stealing your tax dollars to secure this billionaire dollar investment. This food dump. This poor people restaurant. There's one of the security guards right there at the door. Let me see if I can zoom in to you. That's him one. There's one of them right there. He's an armed special police officer security guard. Then we got the other special officer sitting out in the parking lot. And it's another one in there. So when 5 o'clock come and Parks get ready to launch off and go home back to the 1st district, do our paperwork, we're gonna show you these 2 that's in here. So what was the purpose of her being here all day? Other than stealing the taxpayers' dollars. She wants you to believe that she's here to deter crime. I think when she put on her application, she put down a police officer, not a security guard, and her duties were to lock up criminals, not make them run away. And the other thing they say, for a better response. That's why we put them berries and cherries on the top of them cars to get a better response. How you doing, young lady? So their reasons for being here is all fictitious, other than stealing the taxpayers' money, guarding this billion-dollar business right here. I want y'all to see this right here, look. On this car, it says patrol officer, parking lot officer, security guard. That should be on the side of these cars. Take police off, put security guard and parking lot officer. Parking lot security guard. And they got first to serve rich people. And first to steal from the taxpayers. All right, y'all, it's 4:36. Security guard Parks has not moved. She's not ready to get her suit on to get ready to launch out of here. Give her a few more minutes and see if she's a 5 o'clocker. And she's on duty. She's on duty for the county. Okay, Parks is back on her phone now. She's getting ready to clock out, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, y'all, it's 4:40. What's up, Ludacris? Where your sidekick at? All right, y'all, it's starting to rain. We got lightning coming. I know she finna get ready to leave. All right, y'all, it's 4:41. What's up, player? What's up? What's up?
Good.
Man, give me some skin, man. What's up, man? What's
Good.
up? What's up, man? Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure out they stealing taxpayers' dollars guarding this $1 billion business. You got 2 armed guards in there. Taxpayers' money. That's what y'all should be doing. Put your cameras out. Y'all gonna make money like this. Just record them. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Once you get over 1,000, YouTube pay you to post this stuff. Yeah.
Say no more.
But this is a new security guard right here. This is Miss Parks right here. Y'all don't mess with her. She cool. She don't know no better, but she cool. You know. All right, man. That still need y'all to take care of that thing down there, man.
Oh yeah.
When your cousin gonna take care of it?
Right now?
No, well, he don't come until the evening. He still need it done. Come through Saturday. I'll let me Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah. Anytime after 10 o'clock.
All right, bet. I got you.
All right. You cool in the neighborhood, Parks. And you ain't got to be scared. Shit. They don't mess with security guards. All right, y'all. It is 4:42. That's the little youngins right there. We put them to work. Do an honest job. Keep them off the street and away from these security guards, man. That's what they need to be doing out here. Instead of putting these security guards guarding a $1 billion business, opening up the wrecks and getting these young guys jobs, helping them put some money in their pockets so they don't have to come out here and do criminal activity. But we're paying these guys to guard billionaires for what? Just make them out of criminals. All right, Parks is back on the phone again. I guess she's saying she getting ready to leave. It is now 4:45. come the bootlicker coming back. The bootlicker. Yeah, yeah. You should have jumped out and gave him an autograph. Straight bootlicker. He waving at a security guard Parks. Like she a movie star or something. What the fuck? A straight bootlicker. Hi Parks, hi Parks. This shit is crazy. We got some pigeon walkers, parking lot walkers. You gonna give them a ticket? They pigeon walking. Y'all better get out the parking lot. Y'all gonna get a ticket. Park say fuck that shit. She just a security guard. She ain't writing no jaywalking ticket in no parking lot. Look at it. She even the pigeons being defiant. The pigeons don't even respect you. Look at them jaywalking in the parking lot, y'all. Oh. All right, y'all, it is 4:50. Let's see if Miss Parks leaves at 5 o'clock, or she want to be defiant. And what she gonna do, a double shift, steal more money? Let's find out, y'all. Look at that, the pigeons jaywalking in the parking lot, being defiant. Parks ain't doing shit about this. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. The pigeons don't even respect y'all. Hey, get out this parking lot. Shit. Shit. Oh. And at 7 o'clock, a new security guard will be coming to this property if Parks is not doing a double. Oh, hell no. Paul's looking at her phone. Nah, she getting up out of here at 5 o'clock, y'all. She looking at her phone. She typing on her phone. She finna get ready to roll. Cape Kennedy, we have a one. We moving her into position. It is now 4:52. T-minus 9 minutes. Oh. This security guard sat here all day long, y'all. What is the purpose of this? When you got 2 armed security guards inside of this McDonald's. $4.54. And Prince George's County, they're talking about raising your taxes some more. And this is what they're talking about. They're gonna pay these guys more money to guard rich people's investment. What is the purpose when they're not doing nothing for you? All right, y'all, it is 4:55. Oh, shit. It is now 4:56. Countdown has started. Prince George's County taxes at work. And they finna say they gonna raise the taxes in Prince George's County again. For what? Okay, we got Miss Parks in there stirring, y'all. She getting ready to go. She getting ready to launch. Shit. We got the wizard just landed over here. What they call that guy? Dang, what's the damn. The wizard just landed over here. The guy with the eyeglasses, the wizard with the little wand and shit, he just landed over here. What the fuck? It's some crazy, I mean, it is crazy people out here. This shit is crazy. All right, we got 2 minutes. Let's see if Miss Parks a 5 o'clocker or 5:30, because I know she gonna leave at 6 o'clock unless she doing a double. And she don't look like no double person. She getting the fuck up out of here. She in there playing with her watch. So she getting ready to roll up out of here. You can't do no more joke with them and play it with them, because you can't take them serious. It is now 4:59. And my people are so defiant. She gonna stay until 5:30. So we'll wait until 5:30. All right, y'all, it's 5 o'clock. And Miss Parks want to be defiant. I don't think she had to do a report, so she might stay here until 5:30, because all she could say is that the pigeons was eating out the parking lot. But I wanted to show y'all the 2 armed guards that's inside of this McDonald's. But we're gonna stay here with Mrs. Parks until she leaves. All right, she texting somebody. So I'm getting ready to leave, sir. My shift over with, sir. Shorty, tearing them French fries up. All right, y'all, Miss Parks getting ready to roll out. She in there fidgeting. That's a sign they're getting ready to roll out. All right, she getting ready to roll, y'all. It is at 5:02. Her shift is over with. She don't stole enough taxpayer dollars today. She finna roll out. She don't cut the emergency lights out. She don't have to scare criminals away no more. You got enough taxpayer money today? She finna leave. It is now 5:03 and her shift is over with. She has stolen enough taxpayer money. She sat here the whole day making $60,000, $70,000 a year off the taxpayers, guarding this billion-dollar business that's got 2 security guards in it. All right, Miss Parks, let's go. Let's move it. You got enough money for the day. Ain't no, don't hate the player, hate the game. There she go, look at her. There we go, there we go. You got enough for the day. Until the next time, Parks. Now I'm finna go show y'all the security guard in this place. They got 2 security guards, 2 armed guards in here, and we got a person stealing the taxpayers' money sitting in the parking lot. Oh yeah, he's still here. I'm gonna show him to you. We're gonna sit out here and wait until they come out. That's their car right there. There's one of them right there sitting at this table right here, y'all. That's one of the security guards right there at that table. Him right there, sitting at the table there. It's 2 of them in there. He's sitting right here, and it's another one in there. They got 2 armed guards in there. And then we got the county sitting out here stealing taxpayer dollars. This is his car right here. See, look at him waving at me. Look at him waving. That's one of the security guards. And the other one is all the way in the back, but I can see him too. This is his car right here. Both of them. And both of them are armed. And we're going to stay here until they leave. This is his car right here. There's the other one right there. Both of them are at this door right here. Come on out. Both of them are at the door right here. I'm gonna see if I just want to show you that there's 2 armed guards in there, inside of this place here. They getting ready to go too. But that's their car they get into right there. He telling me to come on. All I want to do is take a picture of both of them here. I'm gonna get you when you come to your car. I got things to do. Both of them standing right here at this door. We got 2 armed guards in there, and we got Prince George's County sitting in the parking lot all day long. And I just want to show y'all that there are 2 armed guards inside of this McDonald's. So why do we have a county employee sitting in the parking lot day and night? I guess they're ashamed of their job. How the fuck you have 2 armed guards in one McDonald's? I don't understand that shit. They both standing up at this door right here. They're getting ready to go. One sitting down. The other one standing up peeking around the door. But this is their car right here. So you got to come to it. I don't care how you do it. We could do it now. You can come out and let me show the people that both of y'all got firearms on your side. Or we'll wait until you get off. They must be get off at 5:30. Okay, there go the second one. He moving over. Let me see if when he get up, they gonna come to this car. I don't know how to get out of here unless they come out through this back door right here. a minute I guess they get off at 5:30. I don't think they stay here until 6. So in a minute you're gonna see both of them gonna get out and they're gonna come to that Mustang right there. Right now they're sitting inside the window at the door right there.
Hey, go.
Whoa! They have 2 armed guards for this McDonald's, y'all. One for the French fries and one for the sandwiches. He's still sitting in there. So when he get up, then I know they're getting ready to leave. I think they leave at 5:30. It is 5:19 now. They still looking out the window at me to see if I'm here. Here they come. Is he getting up? They keep looking out the window to see if I'm here. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. It don't make me no difference. I'll sit here and wait for you to come to this car. Or you could come outside and let me show the people that there's 2 armed guards in there. Because they gotta come to this car right here, this Mustang.